I know Charles had tweets come out from years ago that people consider insensitive. What did you think about his apology, and do you think it was a big learning moment for him too?
Charles called me personally to apologize. He was devastated. He felt really sorry about it, and he called me personally, and he said, with everything that I stand for, he said, I'm really sorry. And I know Charles, I know he's not actually a bad person, and I think it's a matter of sometimes you tweet things forever ago and they're buried in there and they come out, and it sucks, and I do not agree with anything he said or support those statements, but I know that that's not who he is.
Your friendship with Lily is the best thing in the world, and I love that you came to her defense a couple of weeks ago with the pregnancy rumors. How proud were you of Lily in that moment? Yeah.
I was super proud because that's a vulnerable thing. It's like, especially when a photo like that surfaces that you don't feel good about, and then everyone's commenting on it and saying these awful things. Sometimes the last thing you want to do is like give more reason for people to talk about it. You know what I mean? But she did, and I think that's even stronger because it's like, first of all, I'm not ashamed of this. Like, whatever. This photo isn't the most flattering angle. I'm not ashamed of that. That's my body, and I'm not going to let everyone else bully me into thinking there's something wrong with me.
And I know that you credited Rihanna as one of your body positive inspirations. What is it about Riri that just really helps you feel yourself?
I think Riri is so shamelessly herself. She's so authentic, and she's never she's acknowledged that her weight fluctuates, and she owns it. Like, it doesn't stop her from dressing amazing and looking amazing every time she steps out. I think she's just so content with who she is as a person that everything else doesn't matter, I think she values the right things.
All right, Camila, how excited are you here to be at the Shapes Body Shop today?
I'm really excited. I'm excited to sit there and have a conversation for 20 minutes about stuff that I love talking about, which is body positivity and mental and physical health.
And you've been such a huge role model, especially for me, with just body acceptance. I know you specifically have gone through such an intense journey accepting your body image. So what does it mean to be here and just spreading that image, and also teaching people how to have a healthy relationship with fitness specifically?
Totally. I feel like I'm in the philosophy where it's not that I'm this perfectly realized person that it's great, rainbows and butterflies all the time, and that I'm always happy with myself. And I think that's kind of what I want today's conversation to be about. That there will be moments where you're going to feel down on yourself, but it's just a matter of figuring out how to get out of those moments.
And when you realized that you were starting to have such a huge platform with the Riverdale, did you know that you wanted to come forward about your own experience with eating disorder, or did that just kind of happen organically?
That happened organically. I honestly used to tell myself the opposite, that I was never really going to share my experience or really talk about things or use my voice. I kind of just wanted to tell myself I'm just an artist, I'm an actor, and I don't want people to know me for anything else but my work. But then once I started gaining a platform, I started realizing the power behind that, and just how great it would have been as a teenager for me if I had had somebody who was talking about body positivity that I looked up to. Then that would have transformed my life. So when I realized that my voice could have that effect on somebody, then I figured it was time to speak up and use it.
And has the fan reaction been a little bit overwhelming at all? Because I imagine you must be getting so many personal stories about how you're influencing people's lives and their experience with body image. How has that been?
It's been amazing. I actually have a funny story. Yesterday, I came back. I was in Brazil for the last 5 days, and on the airplane, or right before I boarded the plane, I met this girl who had come up to me, and she had talked about how she kind of saw me as this inspiration for body positivity, and she thanked me for my posts and stuff. And then we ended up sitting next to each other on the plane, and we talked for 3 hours, and she told me about her whole experience and how she used to be 310 pounds and how she lost 130 and her journey with that. And we really bonded, and I kind of realized just how much, by me publicizing what I've been through, I've managed to connect with people on a deeply personal level, and that's beautiful, and I hope to achieve that today. And I even invited the girl to come to this event today. She's going to be here, and I feel like there's a really big opportunity here to connect with people about your experiences, and I think that's really where change is going to come from.
And what do you hope is the biggest takeaway that people can get after, especially hearing you speak, but also experiencing the rest of the Body Shop?
I think it's the idea of just having fun with it. health should be coming from a place of self-love. It should never be about weight loss or about being dissatisfied with yourself. It should just be about wanting to improve your physical and mental health.